Welcome. We back. Fuck out of here. It's my takeover, nigga. Y'all niggas is crazy. You think Headcrack gonna be the only nigga with a takeover, nigga? It's my turn, nigga. Fuck that nigga. Nah, let me stop. Come on, we all here. Let's get it. Where we at? Where the gang at? Yeah, you already know the Ghost Squad pod. You seen the Headcrack takeover. That shit was dirty, but it's back. You already know he can talk his
Nobody's
shit.
seen that
He can
shit.
talk his
Nobody's
shit. The
seen that.
Headcrack takeover. That shit was lit. I ain't gonna front. He had a nice little thing. He was talking his shit. Do I agree with some of the shit he said? Yeah. Do I agree with any of the shit he said? Yeah. But it's all good, man. He was here to
I
pop his
agree.
shit, man.
The parts that he says he agreed with some of the shit I said, I think the parts he agreed with was in the part when I said he's a Batiman for
Nah, nigga,
true, when I
fuck out of
said
here,
he's playing
nigga. You fucking.
costume makeup,
Anyways,
when the Eagles are
anyways,
trash. Those are the parts he agreed with. You know what I mean?
anyways. Fuck out
Nigga
of
said,
here.
Yo,
I'm 50 Techie, North South Twin City, Minnesota.
Here we go. All right. You already know. I'm Tyke. I'm here. We got my son Lord Chew in the building. We got my son Headcrack straight out of Terror Squad. He's here. You already know. Lean back, man.
lean
You know
back.
the niggas. But it's the week 4 wrap up. What's up?
Listen,
What do you
man.
mean? What's up, man? We seen what
I just
happened, man.
I just want to say
Yeah.
some crazy shit. It is official dead bird season. The Eagles are officially the Philadelphia Giants. They are trash.
They cannot beat the
Eagles
Bucks.
are trash. I don't know what's going on over there in New Orleans, but they're also looking very regular now. They started the season looking like a powerhouse, but now they starting to look
Nigga
very
said New
regular.
Orleans.
And then
Listen, I'm not
yo,
here for no long chat. I'm not here for
and
nothing.
then we hear you, man. We hear you.
We
So let
played
niggas talk then.
terrible on Sunday. We lost to the Bucks. It really hurt even more because this nigga
Damn,
over here
niggas can't
talking his
even speak
shit.
they turn,
It
man.
was
I'm just saying.
bad.
The Bills, you were my second team, bro. If I want to watch the niggas play like the Giants, I would just watch the Giants every week. The Bills played like shit. The I feel like the Ravens kept hurting everybody on the Bills also, which kind of fucked us up a little bit. But the Bills played like shit. Couldn't stop the run. Couldn't get passes off. They tried to kill Josh and Josh Allen a couple times. It was a bad game, but all in all, what I got from this week was that the Eagles aren't going to be shit this year. They still living off of the 2022 hype, and they need to get out of here. They still living off of the fast start last season. They need to get out of here. I think since the fast start happened last season, they've been 3-8 since. Them niggas is bums. Pack them up. I put the minus 1.5 on the Eagles. Should have never did that. They got routed by the bum ass Bucks.
Why you got faith in the Eagles for nothing, man? So was the Buccaneers season, bro. As I said, and this is gonna be a crazy ticket, man. Tampa Bay is gonna win the Super Bowl. That's not on the ticket though. The
All
real
right.
ticket is Baker
Good night.
Mayfield for
I got my all
MVP.
right. That's the end of the
Baker
podcast.
Mayfield for MVP, man. Tyke, you don't know about Baker
Thank
Mayfield?
you.
Eagles know about Baker Mayfield.
I got my fact for the day because you just ended the podcast with that fuckery. I just gotta listen after that.
he said, I got a way to give FanDuel all your money. Just bet
Listen,
on
man.
Go ahead, man. Go
Baker
ahead, man.
Mayfield for MVP is the ticket, and then we're gonna put Mets fucking World Series winning right there, and Travis Hunter Heisman. That shit is a $10 get you $1 million, and that shit is hitting.
That's because none of that shit hitting.
That shit hitting. Baker Mayfield getting MVP. The Mets, come on, man. The Mets is getting there, man. Travis Hunter. I think that running back on Boise State is cooking right now, but Travis Hunter's still good though. Come on, man. And yeah, laugh it up until it happens, until I get this bread, man. Stream, they be looking at me like I'm crazy until I get my bread, man.
I'm
Come
not
get
gonna
my
lie. Street
bread.
did put 200 for the Bucks to win the Super Bowl that year. Nigga was one of the
Allegedly.
first.
Allegedly.
Allegedly? What do you mean allegedly?
Allegedly.
This
He
shit is
also
Maybe he did. He
happening.
put some bread in, but it wasn't at the time he said he did. He still
Yes, it
can't
that's
was,
prove
possible.
man.
that time
I
when he said
can't,
he did.
That's
Talking about it
possible.
was
can't,
when Tom Brady got signed.
I
No, it
can't get
wasn't.
in a
It was
FanDuel,
when
man.
it was when we
I
was
don't know.
in
And
Jersey because we can only
this one,
bet
I
in
don't really
Jersey.
know. I don't really know. But True was one of the first niggas that said, "Yo, I got my money in Doge and GameStop." I don't know if that was real, but
You
he's
see
so
what I'm saying?
dusty.
He
Come
was one of
on,
the
come
first with his
on,
money in the
He's
come
Dogecoin.
so
on, man.
Yeah.
Get
dusted.
money,
It might
man.
be true. He be dusted, so it
But
might
no,
be true. Niggas just be
I
dusted.
know when
I'm
he
just
made the bet, but
He
he
don't
still
know.
can't
Does he look
prove
like
when
he
he made the
know?
bet.
I
I know when he
can't get
made
in
the
my
bet.
FanDuel. I got DraftKings now, man. DraftKings.
listen,
But
man.
I got into my FanDuel and Cody was like, sign out your FanDuel, sign into mine so I can fucking do this shit. And I was like, okay. And then now I can't sign back in.
Nigga True be so dusted. I believe it. He probably be there just Just like he rolling up right now and be like, "Oh,
I don't do that. Look, stream. I don't do none of that.
Nigga said, yo, I think
PG-13.
this dog looking corn might be something. Let me put a little fire on it. And you never know, bro.
Bro, yeah, when I put that bread out, I was like, let me just put a little 20 on this shit real quick. A little dub, real quick. For no reason, let me just do something. But,
But
y'all
yeah,
see the Bucks stream. Y'all see the Bucks, man.
what you want to say since you
Enough said.
pretended this was your takeover? Let's see what you had to say because I feel like you got a lot to say.
Fucking with nigga, that was a joke. But nah, I think with the Eagles, I ain't gonna be no long talk, and we got smoked. It was some bullshit. Shit, we got me really upset. But
It wasn't bullshit.
Niggas started calling Nick Sirianni Prick Sirianni. That's his new name.
They can talk call Nick Sirianni what they want. It's all Philly fans be wilding, nigga. The haters be wilding too. But listen, I think we all right. We get healthy. We got a bye week. It's perfect timing. We get healthy. We come back and we just got to we got to start rolling. We have to start rolling.
But this was when I did the takeover last week. This is what everybody on YouTube was asking. Who was you going for in that Browns game, man? Who was you trying to go for in that game?
Oh man, I ain't trying to listen, man.
Was you going for the Browns or Deshaun Watson?
I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, man. Pause.
Don't pause.
I said it on the pod. I said it on the pod. We know who Teggy's going for, the Rubber.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought they was gonna win. I thought they was gonna win, and they should have won. Amari Cooper got an 80-something yard touchdown call back because of a holding. Like, it was crazy. But listen, that was a nasty game. Not as nasty as the Miami game, but back to the Eagles. That was a nasty game too. But listen, at the end of the day, they had a great game plan in Tampa Bay. Hats off to them. They did their shit. We had chances.
Niggas still worried about the Eagles. We get it. You lost. All right, we don't need it.
No, I'm talking about my team. Let me finish this, man. You got to talk about everything. Let me talk. You got to talk for fucking 9 minutes last week, nigga. You left niggas off the pod, and we could talk about that too.
Yeah, he left niggas off the pod. He left us.
At the end of the day,
left us.
We got the bye. Hopefully we get healthy. Hopefully we get Smitty back. Hopefully we get AJ Brown back. Our offense should be clicking. Saquon is eating, and imagine how AJ Brown's gonna eat when you got to watch out for Saquon. And then he gets healthy, get off that concussion protocol. We got a week to do it. Hopefully we get back and make it right. And then all them Jalen Hurts. Listen, Shador's taking receipts. I'm taking receipts. Keep hating on my son Jalen Hurts. Watch when we get healthy. He's gonna start wilding, and he's moving his feet now too. That's all I'm saying. Eagles, rest this week, 2-2. We not buried or nothing. We just got to step it up. That's all.
You know what's crazy? They had a clip of this nigga, fucking Darius Slay on Michael Parsons' podcast making fun of niggas on your team, bro. You think that the team is gonna rebound from that? From niggas making fun of them on their own team with the enemy?
Listen, man, it's all good, man.
Man, them locker rooms is not. That locker room is not good right now. That's not a good locker room right now. I don't think that's a good locker room.
Washington Commanders winning the division.
How?
3-1 right now. 3-1.
Daniels is out there playing.
Yo, I told niggas about Jaden Daniels last fucking year, my nigga, when he put up 300 passing yards and 200 rushing yards in the same fucking game. I told niggas, this nigga's on the NFL going crazy now, bro. He looking like a baby Lamar mixed with Cam Newton, mixed with RG3, mixed with did you see the game? I don't give a fuck if they was facing the Cardinals. Niggas was out here like this.
Let's time out.
Pull your camera down. The camera went up. Pull your camera down.
8 minutes.
Nigga was out here like this.
8 minutes and what? 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Niggas brought up the Cam Newton shit.
All I said was they looking like bro. Listen, man.
The chat going crazy. Niggas just trying to violate me. Talking about
you telling me
we're gonna ignore the fact that I bought a reversible do-rag from Timo is wild.
Yo, that's insane.
Nigga said velvet on the outside, silky on the inside. Shaking my head. I should have never told you niggas I bought this shit on Temu, man. It was on sale.
Why would you say that?
On the other side, you got a mesh do-rag. You wildin'.
Did you forget the fucking Arabian shit I brought to Antigua, nigga? I'm gonna wear that next
time. An Arabian do-rag?
Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving, man.
What the fuck is an Arabian do-rag? Like, what the fuck is even
that? The fuck out. All right, it's 2 4-0 teams right now, man. First of all, this whole NFL season has been crazy. I told y'all the first 4 weeks is like the preseason, but this shit's been crazy. We got the Chiefs that everybody knew should be 4-0, but even though they playing like how the way they playing, they should be 4-0. And we got the Vikings, who nobody thought would be 4-0, and the way they playing, they look like they should be 4-0. So who's the top dog in the league right now? And they don't have to beat them two teams that's 4-0. Who's the top dog in the league? Which I think.
I
You
think
already know who I'm gonna say.
I'm not. You know he's gonna say, but realistically speaking, I think this is one season that is too early to call, bro. I never seen so many fucking mediocre teams to start any season in my life, and I really started watching football. I told you when the Giants won the first Super Bowl in New York. I mean, since I've been alive, and
07.
oh 07, yeah, and everybody sucks. Everybody's trash. Every week is going into a we don't know who's gonna win this game. It's very confusing. The call it's like nobody's really taking over. You gotta say the Chiefs because the Chiefs are gonna fucking have the refs on their side every week. They shouldn't be 4-0, yet they're 4-0. Every time something goes wrong, the ref bails them out. The Bills was looking very amazing. Then they played the fucking Ravens. They look trash. The Ravens was playing decent against teams. They was losing. So who do we really say is the team? Everybody has their weaknesses right now, and everybody's getting exposed. There's so many games that we've seen throughout these weeks that look like they shouldn't even be in the NFL game. They look like fucking the games that Rondo be coaching and fucking
Yo,
Watch
please.
out.
in the private
They
schools,
look
bro.
like 37U.
Bro, did you see the Miami game? I said I wasn't gonna watch it. I tried to watch it because I was like, you know what? Let me switch between this and the Lions game. That was the nastiest thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Nasty work.
You know what
Nasty
I
work.
did? I didn't listen to you. I didn't listen to your advice on the Ghost Squad pod last time.
I said,
And
don't
I
watch that
put
shit.
fucking bum ass not bum ass. I
Oh
put
yeah, yeah.
Chan on my ticket and he
Mhm.
smoked it because
I
he
said,
do
leave that
shit.
shit alone. Nobody want to
Nigga
know
said
what's
if you
going
bet
on.
on that shit, you're a fucking idiot. Guess what?
Bro, it's crazy. That was a disgusting game. I don't like the way that game played out. I don't like anything that was happening last week. But the Lions and the Seahawks game was actually a pretty decent game. It was actually pretty decent. It
Yo,
kept
I
going
don't know
back
when
and
them
forth.
teams link up. They always start wilding. Like these versions of these teams, they link up like they had the whole
Jared
40
Goff was
something, 40
perfect.
something game the other time.
Nigga, it was perfect. And what
Jared
fucked
Goff
me
was
up because
Jared Goff perfect.
I was facing Amon-Ra St. Brown in the other league. I'm up on the league. This nigga Amon-Ra St. Brown wasn't really doing shit. And then next thing you know, the nigga's throwing a touchdown pass to Jared Goff. Like, what the fuck is going on, man?
yo, I seen a stat. I seen something.
All
Jared
right.
Goff has more touchdowns than Travis Kelsey, Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk.
What
There
you
was
mean
some other niggas on
more
there, but those are
receiving
the three that I
touchdowns?
really remember.
More
AJ
receiving
Brown.
touchdowns or more touchdowns? Like,
More touchdowns, period.
what do you mean?
Like
Like
this year,
rushing
this
or
year,
I
the
think it might have been more
receiving,
receiving because I think
receiving
Debo
touchdowns
probably
this
scored
year.
a rushing one in the
so
beginning,
then
but
there
more
must be
receiving
one because he
touchdowns.
only got one receiving touchdown. Some
Exactly,
other
and
Yeah,
all them
they
niggas.
don't got that.
Mark Andrews is on that list. All them niggas. Sammy
They don't
Laporta,
got that.
no
That's
touchdowns in the
another
whole
thing. That's
4
another
weeks.
thing. I seen on the NFL. So the nigga from the NFL Network was trying to tell niggas who to pick for the tight end position. He's like, "Yo, I think we need to get rid of the tight end position in fantasy and make it another flex spot because tight ends are trash right
Listen,
now."
that shit might be real, and that shit might be something to
No,
do.
no,
Jay
no,
said that
no.
shit to
You
me
keep
the
that
other day. I
in
said it got to be a whole league
Mhm.
kind of thing, but that's a whole nother
there.
story
No,
for
they
another
need to keep
time.
that shit in there, man. Balance teams out.
But it just goes to point out that there's nothing really standing out this year in the NFL. Like I thought
Listen,
I
Xavier.
man.
but I think there
The
are some
Chiefs
things
is the
standing
Chiefs,
out.
man.
It's just not
Chiefs
what
is the
we
Chiefs.
want to like believe or
Yeah,
see.
what's standing out is that niggas
I
is
don't
falling off.
understand.
Is that niggas is
I think
falling
it's
off.
very,
And I
very
said that
like
I said that it is very early, but I
It's
said that the
parody
first
though. I
week.
think it's parody in the league,
Nigga,
bro.
you don't. Let me ask you this question, Taggy. What did I say this first week? The first podcast episode we did. I said Travis Kelsey looking like we saw and see the decline of the nigga. The team come out wearing his fucking face on their shirts. Everybody had a Travis Kelsey shirt. The nigga tries to go off. He's trying to go. Your Eagle shit fell in the background. Thank God. But
Again?
he's trying. He's trying to go off, and nigga only gets 15 fantasy points. Like they was throwing the ball to him the whole game. They don't got nobody else to throw it to. And he couldn't do it. I thought Xavier Worthy after the first game was going to be something special. He's turning out to be really, really regular right now. He's
I
playing
don't know
okay.
about regular. Regular's a little wild.
He's regular right now. He's not even on the level of Neighbors. Neighbors is single handedly trying to save the Giants. Like they,
No, but Neighbors was the
imagine if
first
they had
receiver pick, homie.
Saquon.
Come
Like
on,
that
yeah,
would
I
be
know. I'm not
relax.
saying anything
stupid if
bad.
they
I'm
had
just saying, but
Saquon in the league natives.
Xavier Worthy was looking like that dude the first game. He's come out torching niggas, scoring 2 touchdowns. What has he done since?
He scored the pretty much a go-ahead touchdown for these niggas this
Come on,
week.
man. That was some.
He
All right,
scored the
man.
go-ahead touchdown for me at the little parlay.
If you
Come
want
on,
to
you
call it,
already
if you
know.
want to call it whatever you want to call it, I just don't see that right now. I'm not saying it won't happen by the end of the year, but you ain't hear nothing again from Isaiah Likely. You ain't hear nothing
Next
from Zay
pod, my
Flowers.
shit is gonna be up with super glue, nigga.
You
Shit is
ain't
not
hearing
dropping.
nothing, man. You ain't hearing nothing. Man. But it is what it is. This is my take on it. The NFL is very bland right now.
I think the NFL is exactly what it is. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not surprised. The only thing I'm surprised about is the Vikings being 4-0. That's literally it. The Chiefs is gonna be the Chiefs at the end of the day, regardless of how they're the fucking Chiefs. The Bears are the Bears. They're 2-2. I already told niggas this year. We need to go back to the motherfucking to the drawing board to the first episode. The Bengals is the motherfucking Bengals. I already fucking said that. Them niggas is 1-3 right now. The Broncos, the Jets. I am kind of surprised at the Jets because Aaron Rodgers talking all of that shit. They ain't supposed to be 4-0.
Nigga lost Bo Nix, and nigga Bo Nix only threw for 60 yards.
Bro. That's on the list too. Listen,
But that's like that was like a defense. That was like defense. Defense. It
Defense,
was
my
like
ass.
it was.
I told this to Taiki. I
Listen,
told this
man.
to Taiki a couple years ago, and he didn't want to hear me. And I said it.
Nigga said,
Aaron Rodgers is washed. Aaron Rodgers is washed.
nah, I ain't gonna say he was. I ain't gonna say
Washed.
that.
Oh
I think
shit!
that
So I need
I
my.
think that this is his first. This is his actual first year with the Jets. Like you gotta give him
But
time.
yeah,
But he
but
was
he's looking.
supposed to come
But
out
he's
four
looking.
and 0.
But he's looking like Zach Wilson out there, bro. He's not looking great.
What?
They're not
Nah,
scoring
he
nothing.
ain't
What are they
looking
doing?
like
What are
that.
they doing? What are they doing? Tell me
All
something
right,
that he did spectacular
listen,
throughout this whole season. I'm like, you know what? You right. Niggas didn't
nigga.
even.
Did you see him last week against the
He
Patriots?
was okay, and he was
That
talking about a
nigga
team.
was
Listen,
he
hold on,
was
hold on, hold
wilding
on,
against
hold
the
on, hold on.
Talking
I
about a
Patriots.
didn't.
bum ass team, nigga. Everybody looks good against bum teams, bro.
But listen, all right. But the nigga just came off a season and an injury. He didn't play football in they say however many days, a year, two, like 400 days, whatever.
Niggas always got
Nigga
excuses. I
had
get
to.
it.
You got to get back into the thing. He ain't played no
Nigga, all
preseason.
right. You
He
want to
got
say
back into the fold. Niggas.
you want to say all that fuck shit, and I get it. I'm not even trying to disrespect
Hmm
you. I
I'm
understand
the
that you're trying to
mediator
build a case.
tonight, man. I'm the mediator. Let's go,
I
man.
understand you're trying to build a case, but let's be honest. The nigga was talking about last year he was ready to come back. So you trying to tell me
That's
since,
what he was saying. But all right. But
but he
obviously
was
he
still out there
wasn't. That's why
throwing.
he
So you
ain't come
can't tell
back.
me that he wasn't out there practicing since last year. He went through a full camp. He went through all of this shit. Yeah, he didn't play preseason because they was
That's
worried about risk of injury. But
That's
he's
practice. That's
Aaron
not niggas
Rodgers,
coming
bro.
to kill. You know, if somebody touched fucking Aaron Rodgers, it's probably off the team, all fucking preseason, off season. Yeah, he's making his throws, but he wasn't in the fucking movement of the game. Nigga, the first game against
I
the
called this shit 3
49ers,
years
he ain't
ago,
look
man.
too good. He was like, okay. The same shit against the Titans. That fucking Thursday night, he came out and he was wilding. He was throwing the ball, he was running, he was moving, he was running for first downs and shit. He was wilding out. Last week, he
What
played
happened? What happened?
the Broncos. They have probably two of the best corners, and they got like the two really good corners.
Patrick
But
Surtain
that's
Jr.
not an
That's that
excuse.
nigga.
That's not an excuse.
Yeah.
They
They
do.
couldn't get the run game going. Brees Hall was absent. They ended up taking that nigga out the game. Freaking, they couldn't get the Braylon Allen nigga. He was doing all right,
So
and
so quick
they
question.
couldn't move the ball. It was a bad weather game in
Quick
MetLife
question.
But
Quick
Stadium.
that's what I
With
said.
question.
that
It was
fucking wind.
defense.
Quick question.
So
Quick
Defense.
question. Quick question.
What's this
And not
question
to
you
cut
got?
you off. Not to cut you off.
Come
But
on.
you said that nigga stupid. You said Daniel Jones when they lost to the fucking Washington Redskins, I think I forgot what week 2, I think it was. And you said, "Oh, the niggas lost, but they didn't even score. No. All they had is fucking field goals, whatever the case is." Oh no, Daniel Jones is a bum. But Aaron Rodgers now can't score, can't do nothing. All they kick is field goals. No, it's not his fault. It's the corners on the other team. It's that. Oh my god.
hold on. Let me. All
Hold
right.
on. Hold
Listen.
on.
All
Let him
right.
talk. I'm the
I hear what
mediator.
you're
Let him
saying. I hear
talk.
what you're saying. But you're trying to say that Aaron Rodgers is a bum. Them niggas
No,
on the
I'm saying
one
he's
yard line,
washed. I'm
and
saying he's washed.
you saying he's wild. Some niggas on the 1 yard line, and they couldn't just
Mhm.
run the ball in. If they would have ran the ball in on the 1 yard line at the end of the first fucking quarter, then you wouldn't be having this conversation because it would have been a touchdown. But I
If they
understand
would have kicked
he didn't.
the field goal and still won the game, I would have still had the same conversation. He
Listen,
played
I
like shit.
understand, but if you probably ain't watched the game. I was watching some of that game because I had some
I
bread
watched a
on it,
little
so I
bit of
was
it, but it was
into it.
boring. It was
He
boring.
had, but he had some plays. He was throwing dots. He can still throw dots. He can still move. Aaron Rodgers is going to be fine as long as he stays healthy. And I'm telling you that he's going to
You've
be.
been, I've been, and you saying it like I just started saying this about Aaron Rodgers. I've been saying this for like 3-4 years now,
Yeah, you've been saying it right after his second MVP season was crazy, and then he got
and
hurt.
he has. What has he done
But he's been
since
hurt.
then? What has he
He's been
done since
hurt.
then?
He's been
What
hurt.
has he done though?
And now he's 40.
There we go.
And I bet you he's still going to be. I'm not telling you he's going to be.
So, time out.
But he's
Does
gonna be
Aaron Rodgers and the Jets make the playoffs this year, fellas? Go. I'm the mediator. Yeah, I'm the mediator. Baby.
Tell me,
For no reason.
Yes.
think about the division. Who's in the division?
Yes.
So, as of right now, the Dolphins is looking like.
So you got the Patriots and Miami's, which is dirt trash. So let's write them off. You got to write them off.
You got to have the Bills. Can they beat the Bills?
The only people they got to worry about is the Bills. And you
who
think
looked very human this week.
You think the Bills look very human this week?
Yep.
Yes.
I've been hearing Tyreek Hill is going to get traded.
You think that Jets team is going to do what the Ravens team did? You think the Jets team got a fucking Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson in the backfield? You think that's going to happen?
The Jets? They got
a nice backfield, and
they
can pass the ball, and they have a better. I don't know if.
What did you just say about Brees Hall this week?
They have a really good.
What you just said? Brees Hall was disappearing. Where was he?
Yeah, but Braylon Allen stepped right in, and he was running the ball. That nigga's a bowling ball, bro.
But all right, so how many touchdowns they scored?
They ain't scored none. But you don't think they're gonna fix it? I think they'll fix that by time. And they play the Bills in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So
I don't think they beating the Bills. I think the Bills are gonna spank them.
Nah.
And they
beat the Bills with fucking Zach Wilson last year when Aaron Rodgers got hurt.
Let's see. The Bills already lost last week. They're not losing to the Jets.
All right.
You want to put some bread on that? I got 10 for you.
10 cash. Bills, Jets.
10 cash. Let's do it.
Money line. I got Jets.
I'm with it.
Wait, so Bills, Jets.
We doing a Go Squad pop. We make these bets.
Locked in. Y'all see it. Go Squad. Locked in. Bills, Jets. I don't know who got who, but
if the Bills smoke, that's because some of them Haitian people.
Wait, the Bills and the Jets play this week?
Next week.
Nah, they play in like I think
next week or the week after. They play soon. But either way, so you got to really think about it. Can they win the division over the Bills? I don't think so. Can they sneak in there because other teams are dirt trash this year? Very possible. Very possible.
I think that they're gonna have to win the division in order to go in there.
Yo,
that AFC West is gonna take up all of those spots, bro. I'm telling you, the Raiders, the Raiders, the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Broncos.
Who the fuck?
Nigga, Bo Nix just beat the Jets. What you mean? Who that's it?
Bo Nix beat the Jets. Wait, how many passing yards? You said 61.
But he scored.
Listen, man.
Did y'all see? This is the thing. I get it. I don't watch all the games, but I happen to see that touchdown too. Did you see that throw? That nigga Cortland Sutton had to do some. He was wide open. Nigga had to do some acrobatic shit to catch.
Don't forget about the AFC.
Did he score though? You see what I'm saying?
But I get it. You talking about Bo Nix did it, nigga? Bo Nix ain't do shit. That nigga.
I didn't say Bo Nix did shit. I just said he scored a touchdown. So yeah,
I'm saying there's a lot of other teams. I think the AFC East, that division is gonna have one team that comes out of that, bro.
I think
one team.
The Bills coming out of that division. I think the North is going to beat up on each other. It'll be the Ravens and possibly the Steelers. And then the other wild card team probably is not going to the South unless the Colts start rolling, which I don't think they're going to do because it's going to be.
Don't sleep on them. They won.
The Colts are 2-2.
I understand. I get it because guess what happened to Anthony Richardson? He's out, and guess who came in?
It should have been Cam Newton. Should have been Cam. Should have been Cam.
You should have never brought up a replacement quarterback if you don't want to hear Cam.
I don't know why the fuck Cam Newton ain't getting a call from Miami. Who the fuck is the quarterback in Miami right now?
That nigga's a bum.
Yeah.
And apparently he grew up close to Miami, so he's like, it's always been my dream to be a Dolphin. Nigga, your dream was cut short last night.
Yeah, that nigga Tyler Huntley.
Yo, Mike McDaniels, I know you're not watching shit, but if your overrated coaching ass ever watched this shit, if you didn't call Cam Newton by the time you watch this shit for that Dolphin shit, you a bum, nigga. And you deserve to get your fucking job taken. Nigga, Cam Newton. There's no other person. Who, Tyke? Who you going to
Brady Quinn? That played for the USF or whatever.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Nah, what's his damn? I know his name. What's my son's name? I know who you're talking about.
I just thought about something. Y'all doing this Cam Newton argument. I really thought about something that was going to mention.
He played for Carolina too. He was in Carolina.
I know, but I'm really thinking about something right now. I don't know if Tiggy got it on the manuscript.
I don't know.
What? You're planning on talking about that Tom Brady Baker Mayfield rift that was going on last week?
What was going on? Let the world know. Let the world know.
Nigga, Baker Mayfield said, no, they brought me in. They wanted the team to be happy again because, under Tom, everybody was kind of down and miserable because Tom was very intense. And I'm coming to bring the fun back. Tom said, nigga said the team was stressful under Tom. Nigga, Tom said, I thought stressful was not having a ring, nigga. Not winning the Super Bowl. Nigga. I come to the field to win rings. I don't come to the
Yo,
field to have fun.
and
If I want to have fun, I'll take my kids to Disneyland.
that's a fact. And
Listen, Tom Brady absolutely right,
yo,
and Baker's
Tom,
absolutely right.
listen, that nigga Tom Brady was throwing shots in that fucking broadcast. Niggas like, oh yeah, but he's like, oh yeah, I throw that to freaking Devontae Adams. I mean, to Mike Evans all the time. He gonna get that. That's easy. Boom, boom, boom. He get that 90% of the time. I guess it wasn't placed right, but he'll go get that 90 to 100% of the time. I'm like, throw a little shot.
Because Baker Mayfield was talking
But
crazy. Like that's the problem
That's
sometimes. Like,
that's what Bake do though. Bake is
I know,
that
but
nigga.
you gotta think about it. You really taking shots at Tom, bro. He came in that
Listen,
town
man,
and won
Baker
y'all the
Mayfield don't
Super
care,
Bowl.
man. That's not
Baker
Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield is fucking. He's a Kirtland brand fucking Johnny Mayfield that made it. What's his name? Yeah, Johnny Mayfield.
Johnny
Manziel.
Manziel,
Johnny
Johnny Manziel.
Manziel. Like he's the same nigga. He just ain't never get caught up like that nigga, bro. He gonna talk, man. And I love to talk, man. I love it, man. Because guess what? The Bucks is motherfucking rolling, nigga.
Tom said, I thought not having a Super Bowl was stressful. Nigga, Tom is stupid.
Listen, man. Tom can say what he wants. Because I'm not gonna lie. He the best quarterbacks in the Bucks. He the best quarterback in the Bucks franchise history. Can't argue with that, man. Baker Mayfield, I'm
Steve
not gonna
Young.
lie, he looking like
Steve
number
Young.
two. Steve Young was there for like 1 year or 2
It was in the
years.
history, man. You said the history, man. I'm saying
He
you can
was,
say he's
but
better than Steve Young. It's okay.
okay, if we gonna just put Steve Young in there, then we gotta go. I'm gonna go Tom Brady number one in the Bucks. Steve Young. If we could just put Steve, I can't put Steve Young in because he was trash. But we
I
can.
get it.
I'm gonna put Steve Young, and then Baker Mayfield's probably gonna be number three, bro. By the time's up, right now, Baker Mayfield probably number
Jeff
three, bro.
Garcia.
Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Jeff Garcia. Yo, I thought you were going to say no Josh Freeman at least. You said no Jeff Garcia. Chill out, yo.
Oh, man. All right. There's talk going about Devontae Adams, man. He talking about he's up for trade.
Get
He don't
that nigga
know.
out of there. Please let him go somewhere else.
He's just going to his workouts, but he don't know where he gonna be, where he wanna be. My question is, where y'all want him to go?
The Jets got enough money to get him. I seen some shit today that what's his cap shit? His cap is like what? His shit is like 30.
I don't get
No, he getting paid. He's supposed to get paid like 13 million or some shit like that. I thought he was with the Steelers. I think
he's on like 20 something.
It could go higher, right? Whatever it is, I thought the Steelers is the best fit for him, but the Steelers can't afford him. I was looking at some shit today and said all the teams. Steelers can't afford. The Jets can afford that boy. The Jets can afford that boy.
Said the Jets and the Cowboys already reached out.
The Cowboys should not get that boy. The Cowboys don't need that boy. Like, come on, like that's overkill, and that's not gonna make the Cowboys win anymore.
Number two.
I don't think it's gonna happen. But what do y'all think about the talks where the Chiefs are gonna try to get him too because they need a wide receiver right now?
No,
listen, I've seen weirder things, but you can't trade him in division to the Chiefs. That don't make sense.
Yeah, no.
That's what they said. They said they're not going to trade him in division.
That don't even make any sense.
Bro.
I mean, if he was like in the NFC and he went to the Chiefs, that might. I'm like, oh shit, that shit was crazy.
I think the best trade for that boy right now.
Dude, they only got 1 year left, so.
Brandon Ayuk and that nigga doing a switch
after that year anyway. So who's to say he's not going to go there next year? Who's to say what's going to happen? But
that's not a good trade. Brandon Ayuk and that nigga.
He got more time on his contract, but maybe he don't. I don't know. I ain't looking.
He just signed his contract last year. I think Devontae just signed his shit. He good. Like, he getting paid.
I think the Jets is the. I pause like the best. I wouldn't say the sexiest pick. That's what
you know why you're saying that, right?
Closest,
you know why you're
the
saying
most familiar fit.
You know why you're saying that, right?
Why?
Because you want the reunion from the Green Bay Packer days.
You put him on the Jets.
He said his trade destinations are the Jets or the Raiders. He either want to play with Derek Carr or he want to play with Aaron Rodgers. That's what he said. That's what they're saying that he said his destination.
You mean the Saints then if you want to play with Derek Carr?
Yeah, the Saints. I'm sorry, yeah, Saints.
I hope he don't go to the Saints. The Saints can afford him too.
But then that's too much.
You about to say Shador? You wasn't about to say Shador. My bad.
Olave. That's kind of. I don't mean you can move Olave probably to the X and then put Shaheed in the slot.
If I'm the Giants, I'm doing everything possible to get him too. Like maybe Devontae Adams. Hell yeah, that's OD. Do Might as well
I'm
take
not gonna lie.
Saquon,
I'm not
but
gonna lie. I don't think that's gonna happen. But what you're saying is right. You seen that this nigga Daniel Jones could throw a ball to a reliable receiver. He's got Malik Neighbors out there looking nice, bro.
Yeah, but listen, I get it. He got Malik Neighbors moving, looking nice. He's throwing the nigga the fucking football 18 times a game. That's crazy.
I
Yeah,
heard Tyreek
but he
Hill
had
is
18
getting
targets,
trade
18
rumors too,
targets.
man.
all right. But
I
if he
heard
had
Tyreek
Davante
Hill.
Adams, he could split that up 9-9, nigga, 7 and
Listen, I don't
7.
know, man. He got some other talent on that team, but I don't know. Them niggas.
Who? Wandale Robinson,
I thought
nigga.
the nigga Jalen Hyatt was gonna be nice, but that nigga apparently can't catch. But I don't want to talk about the Giants, man.
Listen to the nigga's name,
Let
bro.
me talk
Jalen
about the
Hyatt, bro. Does that sound like a nigga that could catch and
Listen,
do
he was a
anything?
dog in Tennessee, bro, and then he did catch a big catch when Daniel Jones was like a super bum. But listen, anyway, I say the Jets. That would be a nice little look for the Jets, and then hammer home my point that the Jets making the playoffs. But then Mike Williams did do some shit last week, so I think he's only gonna get better. My son Alan Lazard, thank you. You got me some bread, and we talk about that shit later. You made them receptions. I fuck with you, but Alan Lazard. I feel like Alan Lazard is probably his favorite receiver. He got to get some rapport with Garrett
Why do
Wilson.
you think? Why do you think?
Why do I think? Because he knows him. So then if
Why?
he get
Okay.
Devontae
Imagine if
Adams,
the
So you
Jets
just
niggas
want the
trade
lit.
Garrett
so you want
Wilson
the
for
so you want the New
Davante
No,
York
I would
so
Adams.
you
not
want
trade
the
Garrett Wilson. No, I would keep Garrett Wilson. I
You
wouldn't
wouldn't
trade him.
trade Garrett Wilson for Davante Adams?
No,
If
no,
how
they was
not,
like,
bro?
yo, you wouldn't?
no, 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 no. You
You
can't
do
do
know
that.
what it is? Tell you gassed up that this the nigga Devontae Adams don't got nobody throwing him the ball for 3 years, and now
You
you
wouldn't
telling
trade
me
Davante Adams for
Devontae Adams
Garrett
had nobody
Wilson?
throwing him the ball, and he was still eating.
yeah.
He's still one of
If
the
you
top
take
So you
five
if you
don't
receivers
put
in the league.
if
so
you
you
put
don't
Probably
Garrett
not with
Wilson on
numbers,
that
but
Raiders team, he gonna disappear, bro.
so you don't want him to get reunited with Aaron Rodgers and become that number one threat. You wouldn't get rid of Garrett Wilson for Devontae Adams?
but I wouldn't because them niggas are 7 years apart. Garrett Wilson, if you're
So
gonna nigga, how much time do you have in
you're gonna
fucking?
have to
How much
sign
time? But
Garrett
look,
Wilson for more bread than
if you're the
Davante Adams
Jets,
at
you
the
got
end
to
of the
think.
day.
How much time do you have with Devontae Adams? You got only got a year or 2 years with this nigga Aaron Rodgers, and then you fucking bring this nigga on his big ass contract. Now you paying this nigga after when Aaron Rodgers leave, you still got like a year or two of him, and you freaking lost out on your young
But you're still gonna
your
have
young
to pay
receiver
Garrett
who
Wilson at that
But
time. You're gonna have to pay Garrett Wilson
you
more
acting
money.
like Garrett Wilson is really a game changer for the Jets. He's good. I'm not gonna say he's a trash fucking receiver, but you acting like he's some or supersonic game changer. Like, oh my god, we can't get rid of
he's
Garrett Wilson.
he's
Oh,
not free. I'm not saying he's Jay Jettas or Jamar Chase, but he's like that tier right below.
maybe
But
a
And
tier
we
Tyke,
under
need
that.
that
when
nigga.
it happens like that,
He
it's
was
gonna
offensive rookie of the year. He
they're
was
gonna be
eating.
put right in the
Like
Daniel
Zach
Jones
Wilson.
situation, bro. The niggas gonna be put in that Daniel Jones situation. He's good, but he's not good enough. But then they're gonna have to pay Garrett Wilson the same or even more than Devontae Adams when it comes time to sign the nigga. So you might as well get rid of the nigga now and just get Devontae Adams and keep him on the fucking team and
And
keep
and
him
then
at that money.
put that 2-3 year window that you're talking about and try to hopefully win a Super
But
Bowl.
that's not,
That's
yeah,
it.
that is not a bad take from y'all niggas. I hear it, I understand it, but I wouldn't do that. I got this young talent, this homegrown talent that I fucking drafted, and
Homegrown. I
I'm gonna
bet you that
work with
nigga's
this nigga.
Garrett
And if
Wilson
I
not
can
gonna be
get
there.
this nigga
No, no,
Devontae Adams for
no.
You
like
sure you're not
probably
a
a future
Giants
draft
fan?
round pick or something like that, that's
Garrett
what I'm gonna
Wilson's not
do.
gonna be there in 2-3 years, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If he, that's what I'm saying. Even if Garrett Wilson is there, they're gonna have to pay him like he Tyreek Hill. They'll pay him like Devontae Adams, and
He's
he's
not gonna
like
be there.
he's good, but he's like
He's gonna want to leave, bro, because niggas don't want to waste their talent on the Jets, bro. Unless the Jets get better, they don't want to waste their time on it. Why he's been wasting his career right now in the Jets. You gotta tell me, especially when it comes time when niggas are like, oh, we think we could do something with you here. Take this little bag, bro. We could put you on this team. Niggas always leave, bro, especially when they're on a bum ass team, bro. So what's the difference? You think Aaron Wilson gonna finish his career as a Jet?
I think so.
You high
Well,
the
might
fuck
be
up.
not finish his career, but he's definitely gonna get his fifth year option picked up and probably his contract. He ain't going nowhere, bro. Garrett Wilson's a Jet, bro. Y'all
Heard you.
bugging.
Heard you.
I believe Garrett Wilson's a Jet.
Heard you.
But listen,
What happened? What happened to OBJ? First chance they got, nigga. Get about it. You don't think
yeah, because he was
next
hurt, and then the nigga was punching fucking whatchamacallits,
next
field
nigga
goal
playing
fucking
kicking
fucking
nuts.
net.
OBJ was a way better talent than Garrett Wilson is right now, and he still was out of the Giants. The niggas thought he was a Giant for life. He wasn't no Giant for life. Niggas get out of there, bro.
True, Stranger things happen. Listen, that's true words, man. I respect it. That's true word. That's true word.
I
All
don't know.
right.
I'll take the gamble on that to get Devontae Adams a game changer.
I would in a heartbeat. I would.
Especially with the
I
quarterback.
even give you a third round pick too. Like, yeah, take a third round pick. Get
That's
out
what
of
they
here.
won. They won. They said they won a couple of 2 rounds, 3 rounds. Like they won
Yeah,
a
I give
couple
you
of 2.
Garrett Wilson in the third round. Go ahead, man, because I feel bad.
Garrett Wilson in the third round is crazy. Well, all right, listen, who
Listen,
knows?
man. I'm gonna keep
You
saying it,
do that.
man.
All right,
I'm
you do that,
maybe a
right?
rumor alert. Tyreek Hill maybe on the block. I seen that shit a few minutes ago on NFL.com. Tyreek Hill answering questions about trade rumors. I'm just saying.
I hear
But
Why?
you
you,
know
nigga.
what?
I
But you know
can't
why
see
those
it, man. But
questions
I
came
seen
up because
Stranger
they were trying to
Things.
Because
say
why not?
they were
They
trying to
got to
say
rebuild. It's over. Over. So I'm sorry for cutting you off. I'm sorry,
no,
but
no,
it's
you good,
over.
you good.
They got to rebuild. Like Tua was the future. What the fuck? What the fuck you gonna do with Tyreek Hill now? What you gonna do? Jalen Waddle could stay maybe. What the fuck you gonna do with that team now, bro? That team is built for fucking Tua to be the quarterback. Like, what the fuck you gonna do at this point? You better trade that nigga Tyreek Hill, or unless you bring it in.
They were saying that
Unless you bring it in, go ahead, Tyreek. Unless you bring it in, you better trade Tyreek Hill. Unless you're gonna bring in a good, valid quarterback.
Mark
Let me just give
Sanchez.
you a hint. Shit. The nigga better than Mark Sanchez. I'm talking about. You better
Antonio
trade the
Cromartie.
nigga. Yeah. Who? But like,
Quentin Ewers. Quentin Ewers.
yeah.
No, but
Please,
all,
man.
but they
That's
that
a better.
that Tyreek trade shit started coming because they're like,
Jalen
oh, Tyreek
Melrose.
need a quarterback and Mahomes need a fucking receiver. It could be a great time for a reunion up in the Chiefs. Nigga, Tyreek Hill ain't going to. I don't know what's going on, man.
Listen, man.
Nah, Tyreek Hill on the shit. That's not niggas ain't
I
doing
mean,
that, bro. That don't make sense.
it may be a little thing where they got to trade. They got to start losing games now to get your door. It may be a little thing where they got to start losing to get your door next
Shador had a
season,
good
man.
game last week too.
He
They
always
already
having
got
good
they already
games,
got
man.
caught tanking. They
Always.
already got caught tanking. You think they're gonna get caught tanking again? Come on, man.
Yes, nigga. They don't give a fuck.
And Brian
They
Flores
don't
starts
give a
throwing
fuck.
niggas right away.
Yeah, that ain't nothing happened really. A little something
Nigga said,
happened.
nigga said the Dolphins are playing worse than the year they was tanking.
Listen, you can get that nigga. Or is the Texas quarterback coming out? The Ewers nigga.
Yeah, I think Ewers is coming out right
You
now.
can get him.
Ewers
Like
got to come out because Archie been
fuck
going in the
that.
game smacking
Archie,
niggas.
yeah, Archie, yeah, he got to come
He
in.
doing
You
his
right.
thing, but I ain't like what they did against Mississippi State.
What you don't like?
I think they should have killed them niggas, but they ain't kill them niggas.
Leave my son double slide alone, bro. He's a field. Leave my son double slide
No, no,
alone.
no, no, no. You
Yeah,
already know.
see?
That's Archie Manning, nigga. Let's get it.
No,
Nigga,
we
stop
never said
playing with
We
me.
Archie
know. I
wasn't
know.
good.
We know.
We never said Archie wasn't good. What we said was you selling Shador out for a nigga that ain't even play yet.
Listen, I ain't selling Shador out. Come on, man. Shador, if I see
Shador
you, I
better
don't
than
want to miss
Archie.
no dap. I don't want none
Shador
of
better
that.
than
I don't want none of
Archie.
that smoke. Shador, I fuck with you. Remember, we need to watch this, nigga. Remember, stand on business.
He ain't
Oh,
sending
come
you
on,
nothing,
man.
man. Watch. He heard what you've been saying about him on this pod.
Yo,
Yeah, it's
Shador, you
over.
better
It's
than
over.
Archie, bro.
No,
Don't let these niggas tell you
you saw
different.
you saw my son Ocho told this nigga. He said, "Y'all come out there, lock Travis Hunter up, give him a little route here and there." He said, "Yeah, all right, you could probably do that, but what happens when you get me mad?" He said, "What you gonna do with 8 toes?
Yeah, that shit was fucking
Uh,
hilarious.
You can't do nothing with eight
Yo,
toes."
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking the same shit when he said, "When I get out there, said, nigga, you don't got all your toes. What are you talking about?" And
Yo,
yo, I'm not gonna lie. I think Ocho he could give him like a little route, little slant route, little something.
Give who?
who? Shador? I mean,
Travis
Travis.
Hunter. Yeah.
You don't think
He only got 8 toes.
No,
No,
no, no.
no. Dion.
Dion got
Dion
8 toes.
said, yeah, he
Dion
Shit,
lost his
so
toes to
you
that. Nigga, Dion lost his
nah.
toes to the beaties, nigga. I
Yeah,
told you
yeah,
about
yeah.
the beaties, man.
I think if they jumped up 10 times, I think Ocho will probably get like a good 4 for him.
and
4
that's
right
good,
now.
nigga. That's
That's good
sexy.
right now, yeah. Because Ocho, he probably still training, but Travis is like right now. He's like, nigga. They was talking about Travis the other day. I was watching again. They like, yeah, Travis Hunter, exceptional, blah blah blah. And the nigga just catches the intro like, oh, I'm like, oh my god. That's what he's doing right now. Like, I think four times because Ocho's a legend.
And I'm not gonna
Ocho a
lie,
legend.
Travis Hunter is nice, but he be looking a little zesty sometimes. But he's nice, bro. I don't
That's
know if
them.
he's
That's them
zesty.
younger generation, nigga. That's what they do.
No, but he be doing that
They
shit in
gonna do them
fucking
dances.
onesies, like onesies, like pink onesies and shit. It be kind
He's
of
a he's a weird nigga. I feel like he's not
yeah,
weird. He's
yeah.
just like kind of misunderstood. Like he's like,
He's just one of them weird niggas. Yeah.
Speaking of
man,
zesty, The Jacksonville Jaguars are the only winless team. What you saying about that, head crack?
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Don't say hold up, head crack. What the fuck did I tell you at the beginning of the season last year, the year before about this nigga Trevor Lawrence, my nigga? He ain't shit but Daniel Jones. It's Daniel Jones. If Daniel Jones grew his hair, it came blonde, bro. The nigga is a bum. Jacksonville are bums. They are fucking Jacksonville, just like the Browns are the fucking
Daniel
Browns.
Jones is playing way
What the
better than
fuck?
that nigga Trevor Lawrence.
All right.
Trevor Lawrence is a bum, nigga. I've
But
been
listen,
telling.
But
Come
I already
on,
told you.
bro.
I said it on the podcast last week, and I'm trying to relax. But I said no Batiman can be a great quarterback in the NFL. You have to be a man to control the game, bro. You can't be a Batiman wearing dresses off the field and then
he
be on the
played a way
field.
better game. It was a close game against the Texans.
It was a close game against the Texans, nigga. Nah, nigga, fuck
Yeah,
all
but
of
if
that.
I'm
you
just
in,
saying. I
if,
just throw
if
that out
you
there.
in, this is like what's this Trevor Lawrence's like fifth season,
Yeah,
and this is CJ Stroud's second season. You're supposed to have more of a. This is second or third. You looking at me like it's his
second,
third.
it's the
I
second
don't
season.
know.
It's the
Second
second
Second.
season.
season.
It's the season.
All right, boom. And you're supposed to have way more of a command of your fucking team than CJ Stroud's supposed to have command of his team. Regardless on, I'm not gonna lie, CJ Stroud team is better. They are better, but you're number
But you
one
know what?
Niggas
overall.
make points, man. Niggas
You're
be
a number
making
one overall pick.
underlying point.
But you
But
know
it's
what?
like you're number one overall pick. You were he was. They talked about Trevor Lawrence as if he was Lord Jesus coming out of fucking high school
That's
and
only
college.
because that's
He's
only because he
supposed
beat.
to.
That's only because he beat Alabama on some bullshit. That's
No,
all.
that's it's only because they wanted the next face of the motherfucking NFL to be white. That's it. I don't care. We
But
dropping the
you
racist bomb
saying
out
that,
here.
but
That's it.
niggas
And they
already had the new
lost.
face
They
of the
lost.
NFL before he was getting in the draft.
Who? Who?
It's Patty Pat. Niggas
And
know
look
who the
how they
face
was,
of the
but
NFL
and
is.
look how they was trying to replace Patty Pat with that nigga with Josh Allen. Niggas are trying to replace nigga Patty Pat all the time. They always trying to replace the nigga. You ready? I know it's Patty Pat. I know the face of the NBA, maybe Steph Curry, but I don't listen. They trying to make it Luka. They trying to get the white niggas in there
No,
sometimes,
they trying
man.
to make the Jokic. Fuck all that. They trying to
They
make.
trying to get them niggas, and they gotta go other places to get them niggas nowadays. You can't even
Yo,
just
hold
get
on,
a
hold on.
regular nigga, man.
That niggas lucky it's October. All right, so we could talk about
Why?
What you
some
about to put?
basketball,
Nigga about to
man.
put white face? Nigga said, "Where's
Nah,
the
because
fucking belt?
it's
Where's the
fake
fucking
basketball
belt?"
Nigga
season.
said.
There
Nigga
was
said, hold up,
some.
hold up, hold up. Where's my white makeup at?
Yeah, nigga talking about basketball season. This is a big trade that
Nigga,
just happened.
nigga
Knicks
said,
trade,
"Cat."
man.
Nigga said, "Oh, oh,
Niggas
Nah,
oh."
got. We ain't gonna talk about the mother niggas. We don't care about the rest of the shit that made the money work. Even though I heard the Knicks is on some bullshit making that money work. But listen, we ain't gotta talk about that right now. But the
listen.
Knicks, they pretty much
Oh,
get Carl
oh.
Anthony Towns. They trade Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo.
Julius Randle had to leave 2 years ago, so that's a great trade. I don't care. And niggas always talking about, oh, Julius Randle, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Fuck all of that Julius Randle shit. Nigga wasn't playing half of the season and niggas was winning. Nigga wasn't, we was out for most of the time last year. He wasn't really a contributing factor. He would thank you for getting us and helping us a little bit, Julius, but you had to go spin cycle. Now, if we could get a big like Carl Anthony Towns for Dante DiVincenzo and ultimately a washed up Julius Randle, give me that trade. And you know why? Because one thing that cat can do is stretch that floor. He's not the best big, no homo, no homo. But I said the floor. I ain't say stretch.
You good?
But
You
he's
know,
not.
Hit
I
him
ain't gonna
with
let
a,
it
you
bug you
can't hit
out.
him
Go
with a
on, go on,
drop
go
for
on.
He's
that.
Keep
What's
not.
up with the
going.
drop? We need
He's
a
not.
drop for the when you niggas say some homo shit.
He's
What's
not
up,
the
man?
best. He's not the best big by far in the NBA, but he's a very decent talent. He can average a double double, average a little. You know what I'm saying? And he could no homo stretch the floor. So now he could play that pick and pop, pick and roll, pick and fade, whatever what he has to do with Jalen Brunson. To now you're making defense like, oh shit, they're gonna fucking come on. This what are we gonna do? Cal Anthony, they got to be prepared for both sides. With Julius Randle, you know what you got to do. You just got to wait for him to decide he wants to drive to the basket, spin in a circle, and go up. So now we got a decent center. I don't know how they're gonna run it. They might run him at power forward. They might run him at center. You could make Mitchell Robinson, which is already supposed to be a backup, come back up off the bench. You make Mitchell. You niggas trying to play the video game. You make Mitchell Robinson. You make Mitchell Robinson come back off the bench. He could be your bench player and have Cat playing the center, and then have the new additions. OG maybe at the power. Mikael
I'm not
Bridges.
playing video with me. Came over
We
here for
could
the
have
lighter.
we could have these niggas. We could have it's a decent squad. I think it was a good pickup. The only thing is, niggas got to keep Carl Anthony Towns out of Dykeman. You know, he's Dominican.
Oh,
Dykeman or
oh, oh,
Soho?
Huh?
oh, oh,
Dykeman or
oh, please,
Soho?
Tiggy.
You gotta keep them out of both, nigga. But you know, a lot of I don't mean it. I'm gonna say something right now, but a lot of Dominican niggas be wild gay. So,
Facts. Oh,
at the end of the day, and I don't mean to say it, yeah, no disrespect to my Dominicans, but y'all niggas be y'all do a lot of mookie shit. But
Hey, Craig Dominican.
we do need Mitch. We need Mitch, but Mitch could come off the bench, bro. He don't got to be a starter. Mitch is not a starter in this league. Or we
he
could probably
wildin'.
put Mitch at the 5, Cat at the 4 if we really want to get technical. But
I thought that's how it's gonna be.
they could do that.
Alright.
But
Wait, they're
they
gonna
could,
put a cat at the 4?
they
Yeah,
could, yeah. He
Why?
that's
because
what
he's
he
a shooting
plays.
big, bro. That's what he usually pays. But he's been a center. He started off his career as a center. When they brought Gobert in, he started playing the 4 again. But either way, we got to get this nigga Cat out of Dykeman. Make sure he don't go to Dykeman. Make sure he don't go downtown Soho. But I think it was a good pickup. I'm gonna take that
They're
pickup.
gonna go to the YMCA.
The chat says that we need Mitch also. Cat can slide to the 4 because that's his natural spot. It
Listen,
is, it is.
I
But
think the Knicks need to get Paul George.
Cat has played center pretty well in Minnesota before Gobert got there. So I'm all right with him playing either or, especially when it comes late in games when you need to start stretching out the defense. No homo, so that way niggas could break through and move up and
Stretching the D.
yo,
pause. Niggas
what? Nah,
never
you're
said that.
wilding.
That
Yes,
was
nah, you're
That's
wild.
what
wilding.
you just said.
Nah,
No,
Yo,
nah,
chat.
no,
Yo, you
nah,
heard
no,
what this
no,
nah.
no.
nigga just
Go
said,
ahead,
bro?
pull up.
Chat
We're
just
gonna
said,
chat it.
"Hey
You
We're
heard
yo."
what
gonna
he
chat
just
this.
said?
Don't chat to that.
The chat just
Nah,
said, "Hey
man.
yo, True Porter is wildin'."
True
Yo, how
Porter
did chat
talking
just
about he
see
want
that
to
shit
stretch
that
D.
fast?
Fire
Like,
for that.
Nigga said, pack this nigga Chew up.
All right.
Chat going
Well,
crazy. But
yo,
you
how the
know,
fuck you heard that shit so quick, Dizzy? What the fuck?
but all joking aside, I think it was a good look for the Knicks, and in essence, Dante DiVincenzo did help us a lot. But when you're trying to be a championship team and you got a nigga saying, "No, I helped you a lot last year. I don't want my role to reduce." That's not championship mentality. That's I'm trying to get a bag mentality. So he had to go, even though I would have liked him to stay. With that mentality, he wasn't going to help us win a chip because he was focused on himself.
I think that
So
I
the
don't.
Knicks. I don't think that this brings the Knicks closer to getting a chip. I think that this is just cat. Okay, yeah, you got to know. You got to. I'm not saying he's Julius Randle, but you got Julius Randle.
yeah,
The
all
nigga
right.
cat be getting hurt too.
You all
He
right? So look
be
at it like this.
he
You
can
don't
shoot
think?
the 3, so can Julius
No,
sometimes.
I get it.
Sometimes
But you don't think
he gonna
that
be
you
in
don't
Dykeman, nigga.
exactly. I agree with that. Deuce McBride might step up also. I agree with that. But we also got to look at it like this, right? Chu, you said
Nigga
I
said,
don't think this brings you said I don't think this brings us closer to getting the chip, right? And you could be right, but you also could be wrong because they went in and they took the fucking Pacers to a 7-game series with nobody on their team. If had everybody been healthy, the Knicks was definitely
But see, that's what
the
I'm
Knicks was
saying too,
definitely in
though.
the Knicks was definitely in the Eastern Conference Finals last year if
If,
everything was healthy.
if they just was healthy, they would have did it. Like I don't think getting cat because nigga cat mean that nigga be like I said,
They
that
not
nigga be
only
hurt
got Cat,
too,
they
and
upgraded
he's
the team.
one nigga.
Yeah, but they also upgraded the team. We also got Miles Bridges now. I mean, Mikal Bridges now.
That is true. I
So,
forgot all about
I
that nigga. But
so
nigga's a bum. He's not a bum,
I
but
like
The
that
chat
nigga's a
I already
role
said
know.
player.
I
just to do the thing. It said the chat is also saying another purpose for Cat is because of Boston, he can stretch the floor and guard KP, which is also what KP did for Boston last year. No homo, he stretched the floor and he guard. So I get it, and I agree with the
so
chat. I think it was a good trade, but we will only know when the season starts and we see how the Knicks play. It might take a few
so
games. Don't write them off early, but if the Knicks start all strong, or even if the Knicks start off slow and pick up and start going crazy,
We
I don't
can do
want
that
everybody.
top 5 in 2K tonight, nigga. We can find out tonight, nigga. You said we can do the top 5, nigga. You want to go in Boston? I'll go on the Knicks, nigga. What's up? Like, get the my
Starting
players in
five.
the night.
I think it was a good pickup, but who knows, man? I'm a Knicks fan also,
so
but we really got to worry about them Lakers. They got my son Bronny, man. You got LeBron and Bronny, man.
so
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily like the trade. I was really excited
We
to
don't care
watch
what
the
you think.
Nova
All right, but
Knicks. I
oh, the
was
niggas.
really excited to watch the Nova Knicks.
Nigga
Um,
said Nova Knicks.
yeah, the Villanova Knicks with Julius Randle back. I was really excited to see those four, like Josh Hart and them niggas with the Nova Knicks. I was excited to see that. Um, Julius Randle, he he pretty much held his team down before Jalen Brunson got there, and he's been healthy for every year besides this year. Karl Anthony Towns has not been healthy. He was healthy a little bit this year, so you banking on a nigga that hasn't been healthy most of his life as opposed to a nigga who fucking been through Tom Thibodeau's
Julius
rigor
Randle been
and
healthy. You
with the
said
neck.
he missed damn near the last 2 seasons. What are we talking about here?
Oh, Julius Randle.
Julius Randle. You forgot how he got injured. You was watching that game, nigga.
Yes, but that was on some dumb shit. Nigga
he
was mad he didn't get the ball and freaking fucked his shoulder up.
He was also injured the year before, also for a little stint. He ain't not been healthy. I'm not saying he's been Karl Anthony Towns unhealthy, but he's not been healthy. But I just wanted to say this. The chat did say, "Shut the fuck up. You're a Phoenix Suns fan. You don't."
I am not a Phoenix Suns fan. I'm a Kevin Durant fan, but I don't have a team anymore ever since he left Brooklyn. I'm done following this nigga around the globe.
And then the chat also said, "Nigga, Julius Randle been hurt since he stepped foot on the court."
Anyways, I think it's like New York fans is probably 50-50 on this trade. I'm not a New York fan. It's just me on the outside looking in. I don't think it's gonna work. I think it was way better with Dante DiVincenzo coming off the bench. Who's gonna bring up those points off the bench?
Dante DiVincenzo, that's the problem. He was starting because they had so many injuries last year, and he felt like he didn't want to come off the bench no more. That's not a championship mentality. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but he didn't want to, but guess what? You was going to have to, nigga, because you wasn't starting. So guess what? You got that dog mentality off the bench.
So what do? You get rid of the nigga and find somebody that's gonna try to do what he got to
do. But who they gonna find?
Who you got rid of him for what? Nothing.
For Cat
Williams. Traded
for Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, but that's just replacing the production you was going to get from Julius. They're going to get the same amount of points.
Nigga, they didn't have Miles.
20
so you think Mikal was nothing?
No, but Mikal's not going to be on the bench.
Mikal's not nothing. You already had Mikal.
Yeah, but you
already had him on the team with DiVincenzo.
They got mad.
And Mikal's not coming off the bench.
No, he's not coming off the bench. You don't need him to come off the bench. You got Deuce McBride. You got other niggas on that team that are still on that team. And what the chat is saying right now too, which is also true, that OG and Mikal on the wings is going to be a problem for niggas, bro, for not defense.
All right, but
and then another thing, which is I brought up earlier, but the chat brought it up again, that the nigga Randle missed damn near the whole season last year, and they almost went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I hear it. And then niggas said if he was playing, they probably would have made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. But now you're gonna have Cat, who's gonna replace him, but all you're doing is replacing it. It's going to be the same productivity. And is Cat getting you 10 bounds a game? Like, like Randall would?
That's possible. But you know what Cat is not getting me? A fucking late game injury because he want to spin cycle up into fucking.
Yes, Cat be getting hurt too.
And then he Cat be getting hurt too. All right, but guess what? And then late game, Cat is not taking that late game three. It's going to be Brunson. So I'm not
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm sorry to tell you that you said that. Jalen Brunson, I know you're doing your thing for New York. Stop being a selfish bitch, bro. Because we watched those games. We watched those playoff games against fucking the Pacers last year. You taking 40 fucking shots to score 20 points.
Who the fuck else supposed to take the shots?
Nigga, they had a whole team of niggas, bro, and he was just going up. Every time he touched the ball, he felt like he had to shoot. He reminded me of 2K niggas that don't fucking understand. You could
the only other person that was producing that playoff series, guess what? Y'all traded the nigga just now. DiVincenzo.
We picked up a star player from your old team. We picked up OG. It
wasn't my team when he got there because he got traded.
But it was your team. You was last I remember you was a Brooklyn Nets fan. I've seen you bounce from like 30 teams in the NBA. You know, bounce.
No, you haven't.
But that was the thing. So listen, at the end of the day, the Knicks are in a good position, a way better position than they were last year. And let's see what happens.
Can they beat the Celtics?
I feel like they weren't.
Yes, they can now that they got Cat.
Position than they were then.
They can now that they got
Cat. If they both have a healthy, I'm not talking about regular season too. Can they beat the Celtics in playoff time? If they both are healthy, can that team? Can Mikal Bridges beat fucking Jason Tatum?
They can not only do it, they can do it very easily too.
That's not the thing. I think it's gonna be OG slowing down.
It's gonna be OG on fucking Tatum, and you're gonna have Mikal on fucking Brown.
But
Tatum always fades. Tatum always fades in the motherfucking playoffs, and not to say anything bad. I like Tatum. He's a great player.
Ooh, but
he always fades in the playoff. Now You don't got fucking You don't got a fucking Kristaps Porzingis stretching the floor, and you worried about that nigga. Now you got a cat. You got a cat on the other side stretching the floor for the Knicks. Knicks gonna be able to go to work. The Knicks could definitely beat the Celtics, and it's gonna be pretty
Fire,
easy
man.
too.
But y'all niggas need some more loyalty for Julius Randle. That nigga fucking
Thank you.
two-time All-Star with y'all niggas. He brought y'all niggas
You
to the
don't even
playoffs
watch
1 year, man.
basketball. You don't
Y'all
know what's
niggas
going
need
on
to
I
over there.
fucking
got
put
loyalty
respect
for
on
my
Julius
boy
Randle's
Julius. Yo,
name. Even though
Julius,
he was
man.
a
Oh
spin
yeah,
cycle, put
You was the
respect on that
first.
nigga
You was the
name.
first nigga
Julius,
hating
man.
Julius
Stop
Randle,
playing.
but we get it.
Oh no, I fuck with
You.
Julius Randle ever since
No,
Kentucky when he went to fucking LA,
no,
nigga. I
no,
Julius,
respect
no,
man. I've
no,
been a
Julius.
no,
fan of you
no.
since you was in LA,
You
Julius.
the one. You the nigga that named them spin cycle.
Because he was wilding, he was bringing the ball down spin cycle, but he
Oh,
stopped doing that.
exactly,
But
exactly.
he
He was
stopped doing
wilding.
that, and
He
then
did
he
not.
started
That's
eating.
how he got injured. How he stopped doing that.
No. That was not spin cycle shit. That was some other shit that he was doing. But at
What
the
he
end
was
of the
doing.
day,
No, so what he was doing. What he did.
he ran like on a fast break. He had the ball. It was a fast break, and the nigga was standing right in front of the nigga. But there was a nigga at the fucking wing. He could have kicked it to the
Yeah.
nigga wide open. Nigga said, "Nah, I ain't scoring like a nice 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going up." Guess what? Went up, got fouled, fell on his shoulder. End of your season, nigga.
So let me ask you a
Stupid.
question. How much time was left in that game, if you remember?
Yeah, I don't remember, but I feel
It
like
was in the fourth. It was in the fourth.
it was
Very
like the
late
end of the
into the
year. It was
fourth.
definitely in the fourth, I believe.
Very late
Yeah.
in the end of the game. It ended this whole season. That's not a problem to you, bro. That's not. That's some. That's he's being nice. Nigga's a fucking weirdo.
Listen, I get it. Listen, man, but all right, it's all good. Yep.
Yeah, you know who
You,
was. You know
I
who
know,
wasn't gonna
yeah,
do
I
that.
know New York
You know who
niggas. They
wasn't
just
gonna
trying to,
wait.
all right, you know what?
You
Fuck it,
know
he's
it.
gone. Fuck him. Let's just keep. Let's
No,
go to
it's
the
not
next
fuck
shit.
him. It's not fuck him. It's
We
not fuck him.
going,
Thank you for what you did. Thank you for ruining our season
and
last
you're
year.
not
We
here no more.
recommend you. But let me ask you this question. You know who's not gonna do that dumb shit, Cat, because he's just gonna rather take it to the 3-point line and shoot.
That nigga gonna be hurt too.
All right, we'll see, man.
That
We'll
nigga
see.
gonna be hurt too,
That's on
man.
to all
Cat
them
be getting
niggas. We'll
hurt.
see. They get
The
millions
chat
of
said.
dollars.
Chat
Send some
said.
to us. You
The
heard?
chat said, "Hell yeah, they match up with the Celtics perfectly. That we beat a healthy Celtics without Randall." And then back to your statement of how he got injured, he said, "And that's his problem." And then
Listen,
the chat, last from the chat, because I see Teggy's in a rush. He's fucking always rushing the fans.
I'm not
Nigga
rushing
said,
nothing.
Nick said,
And I'm
listen,
just saying. All I'm saying is niggas want to be in the chat, typing all this shit, Twitter fingers. They could be in the pod, nigga. Show your
nigga said,
face.
nigga said, listen, we appreciate Randall because he pulled up when nobody else would and started something great. But his time has come and gone. And then he said, "Fuck off, Tiggy. I ain't pulling up to the chat."
Heard it.
That's not what he said. He wrote nah, lol. But I had to make it
You
spicy.
know, my son be changing the thing.
But
All
all
right,
joking
man.
aside, we appreciate you, Randall. But I think it was an upgrade, regardless of however you look at it. I think the Knicks got better this year. They literally said this is one of the greatest off seasons in Knicks history.
Yeah, because they
Yeah,
got
they said
one.
that.
They got like two niggas finally. Like they just got two niggas.
And
Like,
you know what?
ooh.
You know what two niggas bring? Two niggas bring four niggas, and four niggas bring more. So, that's all it takes, man. That's all it takes sometimes, man. But I think this was a great episode. Unless y'all got something else, we've been on it for an hour.
Yeah, I
You
think we
got something
good,
else?
man. That was some shit, man. But you already know. Come on, ring it off,
Yo,
head crack.
listen,
You know
hold
what
up,
it is,
hold up. I
man.
got one more thing, man. Is Travis Hunter getting Heisman? Is he gonna get a Heisman? Should
I
he
will
get the
say,
Heisman?
I will say this. I don't really know the merits on Heisman. I know quarterbacks usually get it. It's very rare that a defensive player or a player other than a quarterback get it. But when you got a kid that's taking a team and playing both sides of the ball very extremely well, he got a 2-1 ratio for 2 touchdowns a game, 1 pick a game. That's his average right now. I think this kid should win Heisman, but I don't know the real standards because I know the fucking college football should be bugging. They'll be like, "Oh no, he's doing great, but he's not playing the top of the teams." Fuck all that bullshit. Yes, he deserves to win it. Is he gonna win it? I don't think so. But who the fuck knows? But he's playing both sides of the ball very well. He's a top defender and he's a fucking top offensive player. So he should win it. I
So
think anybody playing both sides of the ball should play and win it, especially if they're playing it at an elite level, both sides.
if he finishes the season, he plays all games. Colorado keeps, they don't have to win all the games. Colorado keeps dominating. He keeps dominating. He has to win it. It's like Shohei when he's pitching and hitting fucking 50 home runs, nigga. There's nobody else you could give it to, no matter what other niggas is doing. So if he's doing both at a high level and Colorado wins most of the games, 8, 9 games, there's no other option.
I
So
got
I
you.
mean,
So last
they saying that.
question.
They
I know we
saying
said that's the
that.
last question, but the chat wanted to ask a question. It says, does Travis Hunter's game translate to the NFL, and can he play
Yes.
both offense and defense?
no.
And I say, yes, it translates to the NFL. I don't think he's gonna have to. He's gonna be able to play offense and defense. I think in the NFL, he's gonna have to decide which side of the ball he want to play in more. They can probably put him in some offensive schemes if he decides to play defense, but I don't see him going on defensive schemes as an offensive player if he decides to play offense. So we can see what happens,
I
but
think that they could do. I think he could do both. Can he keep it up
it's too
throughout
much wear.
all of
It's
his
too much wear.
years?
It's too much wear. It's too
No.
much wear.
Listen, I think that
He's not gonna be here
it
forever,
is
bro.
too much wear and tear. But they had a nigga like Deion Branch doing that shit. Fucking Deion Branch was nobody. I think it was a bum. He was doing that shit. So if he can do
Well,
the shit, why can't an elite motherfucker that been doing the shit do it?
you know why? Because on offense, he's gonna be getting hit by fucking 400-pound niggas, 500-pound niggas, no homo. He's gonna be getting hit by niggas trying to take him out just because they want to prove a point. And he's gonna have teams saying, you know what, we're not gonna let this motherfucker come in on offense and then try to embarrass us on defense. Hit this nigga every chance you get, so that way he's too tired to play defense on the next play. Can and like I said, is it possible? Yes. Has he shown that he can play both? Yes. But I think it's a little different from college football to NFL, regardless of how good college football players are. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to play both sides of the ball.
Yeah, hell, I don't think no way. It's just NFL is a
I'm not
different
saying
animal.
every play. No, yeah, I'm not saying every
Yeah,
play,
they
but
could.
Niggas ain't
I
doing
think.
that,
he
I
bro.
think they could put
he
him in
can
some
do it.
schemes. Yes. Yeah, I think he can,
Like
but
an
not
RPO type shit, like the shit that
definitely
you run
not
in
the
the
way.
NCAA.
Definitely
He could
not the
do
way
that.
he's doing it right now. But he could definitely do a little bit of something.
Nah, y'all
Okay,
niggas is
I
wild.
thought, I thought,
All right,
I thought.
but
Deion
listen,
Branch did it, bro.
I don't listen. I give him all the respect. He's a great athlete. That shit is not flying in the NFL. I don't care if you got the motor of a fuck, whatever motor he got. It's not happening in the NFL. Shit is way too fast. They're
And
gonna
too physical. And too
and
physical.
too physical. They're gonna find out what you do best, and then do that shit the best. And then you're gonna
Niggas.
get paid. You're the great athlete. You could be the greatest at either one, nigga. Even Dion, nigga. I know Dion. Did he go out and play fucking receiver? No, nigga was returning kicks. He played a
Yes, he
little bit of
did play
receiver,
receiver.
not
Come
crazy, but
on,
he wasn't
man.
playing both sides of the ball because he's
Deion
another
Sanders is
sport.
a hall. Could be in the Hall of Fame for being a kick returner and punt returner too.
Yes,
My
kick
son was,
returner, punt
and he was
returner,
playing
and
baseball. So what do we?
I get
Baseball.
it, but
Baseball's
listen,
not
and that was
grueling
a
though.
whole nother, that
Baseball's
was a
not a.
whole different
But
time.
not even only that. Not even only that. Baseball is not a really grueling sport. You could play football and baseball at the same time. It's a long sport and it takes a lot out of you. But baseball
Oh,
is not a. But
and
it's
then
not a
try going
grueling
play in a
sport.
football game right
I know,
after
but
that.
it's not a grueling sport. That's why you could play two fucking 9 inning games back to back, fucking 5 hour games back to back, day
Nigga, if
after
you
day.
wanted to,
You
you
could
could
play.
play two
You
football
could
games.
play a
Niggas
double.
be
You could play a
bitches.
double header the same day. You could play 2 games the same day if
Oh, I
you got
got
to. Like
you.
baseball is not that grueling, bro. You
Bro,
could.
Niggas,
and that
listen,
nigga
man. You
Dion
could
was
play two
young,
football
bro.
games. Niggas be
Remember when you was
bitches, man.
22, you would go out, drink all fucking night, drink the fucking
So
four,
what?
five,
So
six
wait,
in the morning,
Travis
go to
Hunter's
work at
coming in the
fucking
league
8,
at. He coming in the
7.
league 40. Travis
But
Hunter coming in the
bro,
league 40.
but that shit is not
He
a good
coming in the
business
league
decision,
young.
bro. First of all, the
It,
fucking
no,
average
it's
the
not. It's not. I would if I was him. I would honestly. I wouldn't do it. I would. I would. Oh, if I would do it, I would go in as a wide receiver so I could get fucking bread. Basically, that's what you do. You go in as a wide receiver, you get the bread. Yes, you can play defense. You can do it if you want, bro. The nigga Deion Branch did it. He was a
him doing
bum.
this shit in college
He
is
was a
really still
bum.
blowing mine because I'm like, bro, what are you doing? But listen, he loves
Times is
football. He
changing,
loves to do
bro.
it, but that shit is not happening in NFL, bro. It's not.
Times is changing. You can't even breathe on motherfuckers when you tackle them now. Times is changing, bro. Y'all
Yeah, you
niggas need
can't
to
breathe
get
on
with it.
motherfuckers right now,
Y'all
but
Say
niggas
that
need to
shit.
get
got his
with
Say
it.
that shit
ACL,
to say that shit to
ACL
Devontae
torn
Adams
by his
just
fucking
put.
quarterback.
Say that shit to Devontae Adams where they just had that nigga on the
So you don't
sidelines after
wait,
getting
wait.
hit from a bad
You
pass from
can't breathe
Garoppolo
on
saying,
niggas anymore.
"Yo,
Some nigga
niggas got
just
to get
got
me out this team.
fucking.
I'm gonna fucking die over here. I'm gonna die over here. I never been hit so
But
hard in my fucking life."
niggas come out like receivers come out of the game like almost every other play. So to say that he can't do that is like I feel like
No, bro,
you
because
can sub him in on
niggas.
corner, you can sub him in on slot, then you can put him in on a slot receiver too. It don't gotta be he don't gotta do it like he get off the field and he's the only nigga not getting off the field. It don't gotta be like that. I'm not staying on offensive defense,
But
but
then why?
he
But
can
all
do it,
right.
bro.
But then why would you do that? Because nigga, you're not getting paid as a
Because
fucking
that nigga's a
slot corner,
weapon.
slub fucking receiver. You're not getting paid. You
You
could do
never
more receiver, you
know.
get paid.
Hold on.
You never know. Times may be different sooner or later. He could be the nigga to break the fucking mold. He could literally like Shohei's the nigga to break the mold right now. He could be that next nigga to do it.
Speaking of that, wait, hold on. Speaking of that, what y'all niggas say about the yard, man? What y'all thinking about the yard right now after this, man? We got to get these games in. What's up?
See, man. What's up? Niggas is with
What's
it.
up,
I'm here,
man? Let's end it right there. Yeah. Let's
All
end it right
right,
there.
yeah. So that's it. All right, we're gonna wrap this shit up. All right. We lost some people this week in the sports world. We're gonna say R.I.P. to my son Matumbo. You already know. R.I.P. Pete Rose. We had,
Nigga,
R.I.P.
to this nigga, the actor nigga. I forgot his name. He
From
died in
Good
August.
Times. Pop from
Yeah,
Good
that
Times.
John, whatever that nigga name,
R.I.P. man, R.I.P. But
to that nigga,
at the end of the day, you
RP
already
wants
know.
some Mr. Cavarelli too, man. We gonna win the
Mr. Cap,
motherfucking.
yeah,
We
you already
winning
know. Choose a
the
route.
World
R.I.P.
Series,
man.
man.
R.I.P. to everybody, man. R.I.P. if you got
We win
R.I.P.
the World Series just for you.
But I don't know about that World Series.
Yo, the
But shout
fact of
out.
the night is, girl,
Yo,
I spit your butt, girl.
he's wilding.
And just like that.
Yo,
Oh, you're not gonna. Okay, you're not
shout
gonna.
out to shout out to us. Follow us. Like and subscribe to YouTube. Go Squad Live. Shout out to the Go Squad Pod on IG. That's us. Follow us. Shout out to RN_True Porter on Twitch. Pouches 718. Shout out to Leslie's Cleaning Service down there in Florida. Shout out to Codan Discord. You already know. If you
I
didn't
just
get a
want to
shout
say
out,
one
shout
thing. I'm
out.
sorry. I know you ending it. I know you're gonna give your fact, but I want to speak another fact in this motherfucker. I want y'all Go Squad fans to be happy that I made these niggas pull up and give you an hour and 6 minute episode because these niggas was not trying to pull up this week.
Yo, that's
Happy. I
crazy.
want y'all to know
That's
that I
crazy.
made this happen by doing the head crack takeover. Take you guys
My
to his
son got
feelings.
that
He said,
leather
"You gotta
suede
pull up.
sideburn
You gotta
do-rag
pull
on.
up.
It's getting
You
hot.
gotta pull up." But I want y'all to be happy, man. We gave y'all an hour and 6 minute long podcast because the
All right. So my fact today is a sports fact. Rackabeats just said R.I.P. My son Pete Rose. He finished his career with the most hits in MLB history with 4,256 hits.
He also
But that
finished.
nigga was a gambling wild and he
But he
fucking was
also finished
banned.
his career with the most bans from the Hall of Fame for
And he
gambling.
probably lost the most parlays in MLB history too. Shit is
That's
crazy.